and today we are going to be crafting this cool new clock face using duct tape. For this project you'll need a few different colors of duct tape, a piece of cardstock, a ruler, a pencil, a craft knife, scissors, number stickers, a plain clock, and a crafting board. So to start off, just pop this front plastic piece off of your clock, and if you're having some trouble taking your clock apart, be sure to ask an adult for help. And don't forget to save these for later, because we're going to be putting them back on at the end. And then also remove the existing clock face, and this might be glued in, so just be careful not to tear it. Now take this clock face and trace it onto your cardstock. Cut that out, making sure that you also cut out the center hole where the hands of the clock are going to poke through. And now grab your duct tape. So we're going to start by putting 2 pieces of tape right on the top of our circle. Once you have those 2 pieces of tape on there, trim off any excess. And now repeat that on the bottom of your clock face, but with a different color of duct tape. Now cut 2 pieces of tape of a third color that are long enough to cover the center of the clock, and lay them down slightly overlapping on your crafting board. And now use your ruler and your craft knife to cut these pieces of tape into a wedge shape. Carefully pick that up off of your crafting board and then place it right in the center of your clock. Once again, cut off any excess. And be sure to use your craft knife to once again cut out that center hole where we've covered it up with the tape. Now we're going to set that aside for a minute while we prepare all of the numbers for our clock face. So take a piece of white tape and cut a strip that's about 7 or 8 inches long. Grab some number stickers, and you're going to want a 1, a 2, a 3, a 6, and a 9. Take the stickers off of the backing and place them directly onto the tape. Now take your craft knife and cut out each of these numbers from the duct tape. And this is pretty precise work, so be very, very careful with this step. So once you have your numbers cut out, to get them off of the crafting board, just use your craft knife to separate each of the pieces of tape. Now have your clock ready to go, because we're just going to take away all of the extra tape as well as the letter stickers. Now very carefully peel up your numbers from your crafting board and then stick them onto the clock face. So now instead of cutting out every single number for the clock face, we can just add 2 small rectangles between these numbers to represent 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And if you need some help knowing where to position these lines, you can bring back your original clock face to look at where those numbers are positioned. And now you can just continue filling in the rest of the clock face the same way, and I have one that I already finished. So now that we've finished our clock face, bring back our original clock from earlier and just place the clock face directly into the clock. Now grab the hands and that front plastic piece and just replace those as well. So I think it is time for you to make one of these for yourself. If you make one, be sure to take a photo and post it on Instagram and tag @the Duck brand. I'll see you guys next time.